Hey friends, Rob Phoenix, Powwow Guy here. Today I want to talk to you about making an herbal decoction. An herbal decoction is when you take the harder pieces of plant, like the roots and stems and the seeds and the dried berries, the nuts, that sort of thing, and you put them in a saucepan, cover them with water, bring it to a boil, then cover, reduce to a simmer, and let it cook that way for about 45 minutes. Then you're going to drain it, strain it into a clean jar. You can either drink it that way, which I don't recommend, that's super bitter, or you can do what I do and turn it into an easy syrup. So we'll get to that. So today we're going to make a decoction that assists in weight loss, digestion, and it's also anti-inflammatory and has some anti-cancer properties. So for this one, we're going to need the dried hazelnuts. The dried hazelnuts are super hard. They're like slingshot weapon hard. You need a couple of those. I like to put them in a bag like this, take them outside, and just lightly crush them up with a hammer because they are really hard. You don't need to pulverize them. You just want, chunks and pieces. If you've ever had anything that's hazelnut flavored, I think that's disgusting. I never liked hazelnut, but actual hazelnuts, they smell amazing and they taste amazing, and they're super, super, super good for you. So get some fresh hazelnuts. You can eat them raw, or you can roast them and eat them that way. They're good for you either way. Or you can get the dried ones and make a decoction with them. So we're using the hazelnut. Cinnamon sticks. Cinnamon sticks are hard. Some people just like to drop one in a cup of hot tea or whatever. We're going to take a couple of those, toss them in our saucepan, because cinnamon is a super digestive aid, also anti-inflammatory. And then we have allspice. Allspice is actually a berry. The dried berries are really hard. So you want to take some of those, like a tablespoon of those, and crush them up really good in your mortar and pestle. Again, you don't have to pulverize them. You're just kind of breaking them up. So you're taking those three ingredients, throwing them in a saucepan, then you're covering it with water, not a lot of water, just maybe 2 cups of water. Bring it to a boil, then reduce to a simmer and cover, and let that cook for about between 25 to 45 minutes. Now this one has been cooking for about 40 minutes. So what I'm going to do is turn it off, and remember to keep it covered. All right, you see all the steam coming out of it? Well, that steam contains the powerful essential oils from our plant matter. So when you take that off, like you see that, all escapes. That's not ideal. You want to keep that in there as long as you can, okay? Because that's all the good stuff. But we're going to drain this quick. So I use this small strainer, glass jar. Now because the strainer is just a little bit wider than the jar, stuff will spill out everywhere, so I'll set it in this glass measuring cup. Pour it in that way. So we're going to, it smells amazing. It smells like Christmas or Halloween or something. So I don't know if you can see this. Maybe I better do it over here. All right, so we're going to pour this in. So then you have all that stuff you can discard. I'm just going to leave it there and steam because it smells nice for a little bit. Look at that. It made exactly a perfect small jar. Okay, so you're going to let that cool and then put a cap on it. You can store that in your refrigerator. And then what you want to do is use that as your sweetener. You want to mix it with honey. Okay, wait till this is cool, and then mix honey in there to get it like a nice thick syrup. And then that is the sweetener that you're going to use in your tea. You can use it in your coffee. It will add the flavor. It'll be really good. And then it's so much better than like the artificially flavored coffees and teas. So this is a healthy sweetener. It will aid in your digestion. And it's a natural assistance for weight loss, which I'm not going to complain about that. A lot going on here. So, all right, that's our little herbal powwow Pennsylvania Dutch lesson for today. Have a great weekend. Love you guys, and God bless you, and we'll talk soon.